Oof. Sorry about that. There was this line at the bagel store, and they didn't have my favorite bagel. They only had pecan bagels, and you know, I hate pecan bagels. So I waited for them to make a second batch, and then guess what? They burned that batch, and I had to wait for them to make a second one. And when I finally got my bagel, I got in my car, and guess what? At the intersection,
What's wrong with pecan bagels?
Well, you know, it's a burst of flavor, but
Okay. Did a family member die?
Recently.
Is there a medical emergency?
Well, you see, I left my EpiPen to be here.
Have the communists invaded the country?
Well, considering the socio-political situation of Eastern Europe.
If not, there's no good reason to be 15 minutes late for an interview. That's gonna make you look good. And I'll leave up the line about the pecan bagels for the next interview.
You see, I'm hoping there won't be a next interview. You see, this was on the last page of Craigslist.
Alright. This is your resume?
Yes.
Okay. I've seen worse. Have you worked in an office setting before?
No, but I am told that I adapt to new environments easily.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a situation at you. Tell me how you handle it. There's no right or wrong answers. Just subjective sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
I just answer naturally. You're walking down a long brick road.
We'll call it the bricks.
There you go. You're walking down a long brick road, yellow brick road, and there's a crossway. On one of them stands a guard that always tells the truth, and another one that always lies.
Excuse me, how is this relevant to a position at an office supply company?
Test your logic. One always tells the truth, one always lies. If you don't know which is which, you can only ask one question. What do you say?
Well, I probably ask who the current president is.
Okay. Which president? What if they're European? Maybe they're not politically active in their community.
I thought you said there were no wrong answers.
Definitely stupid answers. Okay. The last one. It's okay. I mean, it's only, people get these wrong. It's only human. You're walking alone in the woods at night, and a coyote approaches you.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly it stands up on its hind legs and speaks in a tongue long forgotten by time. What do you do?
What?
No worries. We'll circle back to it. We'll switch it up. Look at these images. Tell me what you see. Remember, no wrong answers.
Bengal tiger.
Okay. Now this one.
A human head?
Okay, good. Next one. Almost done.
A goat.
Yeah, okay. Last one.
I thought I was applying for a position at a normal desk job, but you're showing me pictures of
No, your resume says you have no experience with firearms.
that was on the application.
But we do have a couple crash courses to make it easy. You said you knew about Sherman Ranch, right?
Yeah, I drove past it a couple times back when I lived in Ohio, but that's about it.
It's known better by a different name, but we'll get into that soon enough. Anyways, it's been around since 1930s, and before it was a ranch, it was a Navajo burial ground. Once the Shermans bought it, they began experiencing some strange incidents around the ranch. Cattle would die, bodies would be found mutilated, lacking blood. People would disappear, and there were hundreds of sightings before the commercialization of paranormal activity. Anyways, it used to be owned by a Mr. Bigelow around, half dozen years before he had to sell. He was a trusted associate, and, obviously financial complications happen with a property like this. Finally, around, 2017, a shell corporation with no previously known purchases, and no national office to trace it back to, bought the ranch and completely shut it off from the outside world.
Christ.
You understand, while we had to be so subtle in our approach, people, obviously in our line of work, people from all wrong walks of life got attracted to this position. Alright, this will be your field weapon. Since most of the older, more short ones are impervious to bullets, we decided to go with a more handheld option. How are your confidence?
You know what? I'm fine. I got another interview in like an hour. You have my phone number, so like ring me if I get the job.
You just got here.
You know how it is, busy and all that.
You're the one where there's a tarp covering the floor? Jonathan?